Hi everybody, my name is Todd and I'm sitting here at my dining room table and I want to teach you all how I like to draw superheroes. You'll notice in front of me here that I have a couple of pencils. They're both sharpened and they have decent erasers on them. I've got my drawing pad and I've got a blank piece of paper sitting out just waiting for me to fill it up, okay? So the first thing, I also need to tell you that as we're drawing, if you're a beginner, even I needed to remember this, draw with a pencil and draw very light lines, because a lot of these lines we are going to want to erase, okay? So let's begin. We want to draw our superhero's head, and we're just going to draw, again with white lines, an oval or an egg shape. Just like that. And then I want, if you know what anybody wants to draw stick men, well, I'm going to start off by drawing a stick man. So I'm going to draw a line coming from his head down. I'm going to draw a line going across like this. That's going to be his shoulders. And then another line going across that's going to be his waist. Now, I'm going to draw his arms, and if you look at yourself in a mirror, you'll notice that your arms have two parts. The part that goes from your shoulder to your elbow, and the part that goes from your elbow to your wrist. And what's amazing is they're both the same length. So we're going to draw one part coming down and another part going down like that. And if you'll continue looking at yourself in the mirror, you'll notice that with your arms hanging down at your waist, your hands end up somewhere between your hip and your knee. So we want to make sure we draw our hero with the proper proportion. Okay, same thing with his legs. Our legs have two parts, from the hip to the knee and from the knee to the ankle, and those two sections are also the same length. It's a little longer than the two arm sections are. We're going to draw that now. Again, remembering to draw lightly. If it helps you, you can draw circles where his knees are and where his elbows are. Again, remembering to draw lightly because we're going to probably erase those circles. Okay, so here's our stick man. Maybe in a later video we can pose him to make him look like he's fighting someone or flying or whatever. But for now, we're going to start drawing muscles. And one thing you notice if you look at a comic book or watch a movie about a superhero, you'll notice that every superhero has big chest muscles. So starting from around the shoulder area, we're going to draw a couple of rectangles, a couple of boxes. So there's one box, there's two. They sit side by side. And that's going to be his chest. Again, we're drawing lightly because we'll probably want to change this up later. Then we want to draw his ribs coming down from his chest at an angle to his waist. Okay, like that. And now, superheroes all have big shoulder muscles. So I just want you to draw a light circle right there. Those are going to be his big shoulder muscles. Also, we want to draw a couple lines coming down from his head. That's going to be his neck. And we'll connect those two sections there like that. Now, another part of superheroes' arms, there's biceps. So we're going to draw his biceps just by drawing a kind of an oval there. If this guy was the Hulk, his biceps would be huge. But he's probably going to be Batman or something. So, and then from the elbow, we're going to draw another oval. And that's just going to be this part of his arm. I think in a later video, I'll show you how to draw the hands and feet better. But for now, let's just make circles like this. Okay, so now you have the arms. We're going to do something very similar with his legs. We're going to, coming down from his waist, we're going to draw, my hand's kind of in the way there, but another large each side. And an oval shape coming down to his ankle. Okay. And we can draw a line there to connect them, and you can put maybe an oval down here that represents his feet. Again, we'll fill in those details later. So now you have what looks like this, hopefully. And I told you to draw lightly because we're going to erase these lines that are in between his arms, and all of our guidelines are going to mostly go away. And we'll keep the chest guidelines. I'm going to erase this line up here though. Okay, and we'll do the same thing down here in his legs. Erase all these lines. Unless your superhero's costume has lines on it, you probably just want to get rid of these lines, right? If you heard that noise, that's my dog. He likes to moan and groan all day. So we can now we just need to decide what superhero we're going to draw. I think I'm going to draw Batman with you guys today. So think about Batman's costume. He's got the big bat on his chest, which is not always easy to draw, but I'm going to give it a shot. I've been practicing. And Batman has a nice utility belt. So we'll give him a belt where his waist is, and maybe give him a square in the middle for his buckle. I'm going to erase that line right there. And one of the funny things about superheroes is they tend to wear their underwear on the outside of their pants. It's kind of embarrassing. But we'll draw Batman's underwear here, or shorts, whatever they are. And Batman has cool boots, right? And he has gloves. Then they have these little things on the outside of them like that. And Batman has a cape. So let me fill out his shoulder a little here. So we'll draw his cape coming down, and they have these. This cape has these cool designs on, and we'll make it come back up to the top. So here we have our basic superhero starting point. Hopefully your drawing looks better than mine does, but it doesn't matter right now because we drew our lines lightly, and we're going to erase the ones we don't want. Maybe on my next video, I will show you how to draw the head and the hands and the feet. But we know this is Batman, so I am going to end our video by giving him the little pointy ears up here. All right. Keep working, keep practicing on your drawing, and I look forward to working with you again. Thanks.